Hi traders, and welcome to FXDD webinar today, 29th of January 2019. My name is Nenad, and we will do live trading again as we did for last 2 weeks. So we are continuing with live webinars, always trying to present you with the best setups possible. So before we start, as always, our risk disclaimer explains that foreign exchange trading carries a high level of risk that is not suitable for all investors, and have in mind that leverage creates additional risk and loss exposure. So before you decide to trade Forex, please consider your investment objectives, experience level, and the most important thing, risk tolerance. Educate yourselves on the risks associated with Forex trading. Everything you see and hear is my personal opinion only. So let's proceed. Also, guys, on these web addresses, you can sign up for webinars, live trading, I can say enjoy it, guys, because I will always be here for you to present you with the best possible ideas and educate you in the best possible trading methods. Okay, so let's cut to the chase and let's see what we might have to trade today. So as you can see, the price, I was trying to get into the GBPN, but it already happened. So GBPN today is going up, and I think that it will proceed to the upside. Also here, I just scaled out on my other account. I scaled out on Australian dollar CAD trade. I thought that it could also be a setup, but we were, let's say, late some 20 minutes. But definitely this was a good setup, and I think that the price might try to reach this zone here. This is head and shoulders range, rejections T89 pattern, and you see the price is proceeding further to the downside. So yeah, I mean 20 minutes late, but then again, also guys, what I'm going to wait for is if the price on the euro dollar gets here. You see, this is my moving average, the best for me, of course, for my method, T89 moving average. If the price drops here, okay, I will be waiting for some reversal patterns of this moving average and daily L4. Mark this level, guys, here on your charts, 1395 to, let's say, 1380. This is the zone. If we see some reversal patterns, let's say pin bar or a hammer or a piercing line or Marubozu engulfer, all these reversal patterns can make up for a good trade and can actually give us a nice setup that could potentially target 1475. Only above 1450, guys, you might expect a breakout trade. But this breakout trade, if it happens, should happen during Frankfurt session, London, or eventually London-New York overlap. I don't think that could be, if of course some news push the price above, that can happen later during the day unless some news kick up the price. So I would like to see a retracement and then actually get into a trade and trade this nice retracement. I think that could be a good trade because euro dollar is in an uptrend, clear uptrend, V-shaped reversal, ascending scallop pattern here. This is scholastic example, guys, of a so-called ascending scallop. So we might see a continuation to the upside. Other than that, I'm just following my triple monitor setup here, following if we can have some trades, but unfortunately no trades at this time. We don't have any potential trades. I said this was a good setup, but it happened 20 minutes ago. I might say at the close of these candles, we could have traded this, but well. Yeah, I'm watching it now. Yeah, this could be a long trade if the price makes also a reversal pattern. I'm scanning now, guys, through all pairs, so you can also mark these levels on your charts. Okay, so here, yeah, no, you can always check, guys, how I progress also with my group on my FX book. So yeah, and this is of course live trading. I opened live trades during the last couple of webinars, but I only trade if I see a possible trade, guys. I am not trading just to say, okay, let's trade. We need to see a setup. If we see a setup during this time and this is an active session, we will trade it. But if we don't see a setup, it's better to wait, guys. Okay, one important thing, sometimes not having a position equals to having a profitable position. That is how in Forex trading, that is one of the rules of Forex trading. You cannot just trade just because you think something will happen. You must be patient. You need to treat all your accounts that you trade professionally, okay? Australian dollar, this trade has already developed. We traded the Australian CAD to the upside. Now the price is dropping. Euro GBP was also, it happened 2 hours ago. T89 rejection, perfect. Euro GBP, diamond, well, 35 pips, 67 is the ATR, guys. So if you traded this, you could have got more than 50% of the ATR. That is very good. But now we don't see any setup at this point. Euro Swissy, these were setups, guys. This what you see here on my template are actually signals from my method. This is institutional grade trading method called Camarilla MACD that I've been using to trade live accounts, and it's in my opinion, that is, I mean, what can I say? This is what I trade, and this is who I am. Camarilla MACD method. Euro yen. Yeah, also the trade, we went into a euro yen yesterday. Wait, I'm trying to see if there is some setup. Nothing to be traded at this point. Yeah, or the yen. Ranging movement, you see, not very, very good to trade. Trying to see if I see anything, but yeah, I see the market is ranging with some faster pairs like Euro, New Zealand, mostly ranging. Let's see the gold. Yeah, too much to the upside. We need retracement. Same with GBP New Zealand. Rejections, and this was a trade. All this was, I mean, this was okay, but it already happened. 43 pips. Yeah, okay. So yeah, for me, guys, I would stick to this euro dollar. Yeah, I think the sound should be fine. Daniel is saying, for some reason I have no sound. Everybody else can hear me just fine. I think the sound is okay. Yeah. Yeah, Belislav. Yeah. So guys, you can hear me, right? Cody says he has a sound. Should be. Dollar. Let's see. Okay. Is it a sell here on the US 30? You see, Velislav, this is not confirmed sell. The price was in a nice uptrend. You see the zigzag of this blue line. Then this was a trade setup, good. Another trade setup, very good. Now I don't see it happening. I would wait for a price to get to 24 if it gets there, 727, around this zone. And then I would wait for a divergence, bearish divergence, that will confirm a sell setup. Because how I trade, I don't trade just because I think that the price on a security or whatever, guys, is too high or too low. I want to see clear cue the price is going to reverse. It's not what I think. Is it high or is it low? It's what my method tells me. So counter trend trades with Camarilla MACD are always done at the ATR top or another confluence at the top if you want to short it. So for a short trade, I would wait here. I would wait for divergence. When divergence happens, I trade it with a trend line break or MACD cross or reversal pattern of this resistance. So you need to have the reason why you sell it. It's not just because you think it might drop. I say it's okay, it could drop. This could be like head and shoulders, but watch this left shoulder. You see the left shoulder, head, right shoulder. It still needs to be more inclined to the upside here. So I would sell it here. I would wait for divergence, reversal pattern or trend line break, and then sell it here. Cody is asking, is gold a sell? Possibly. Yeah. You see here, I'm just waiting for, I'm watching for setups. So let's see. Just, okay. Cody, this is interesting question. What I see here is divergence. So this is the first step, guys. Look at this. This is divergence, right? So now the price is going to the upside. There is no clear confirmation. Watch this. Triple touch. Now you know when to sell it, right? I would wait for a candle close below 1306.75 here, or even better here, below this low, 1305.95 here. If the price closes below the level, this is confirmed sell. The target is 1301 to 1299. This is eventually, if the price proceeds with bigger momentum, final target can be this, 1296.24. But we cannot sell it now because we don't have a trend line break. This trend line is keeping sellers at bay. You see, there are still buyers. This is, let's say, shooting star. But this trend line is stronger than a shooting star. You see, buyers are still coming in and sellers are kept at bay. Triple touch trend line, demark trend line. So you need to wait for this. Here is a sell. So yeah, let's say below this level, there could be a sell. You see why I didn't buy this hammer of this Bollinger Band? Because it's too far away from the confluence zone that is actually here at this spot. Yeah, Cody, mark these levels that I said. Also, guys, mark these levels. 1380 to 1395. Watch for reversal signs there. Our reversal pattern should give us an entry. Bang, like this, outside, inside close also. Or pin bar rejection from the EMA 89. So that could be a buy trade here. So see, market is not like it's moving a lot. So it's like it's still kept within the range where buyers or sellers are struggling to break out. So that is why we need to wait for a retracement. Don't forget, guys, trend is your friend always wait for a retracement before you actually pull the trigger. You want to buy and to sell at a better price, not just because you think the market will go away and you will not be able to trade. Do not chase it. Do not jump into a freight train. Do not chase the market. You cannot catch it. Patiently wait for the market to come to you and embrace it. Okay. Dollar yen, you see this? Yeah, it's going down. It's going down definitely. I think this pair has finished with uptrend. Now we will have to sell on rallies. Soon, guys, on a retest of this level, I think this could be a sell. The question, hi Nenad, do you have a stepwise comprehensive guideline of how to analyze a chart like you? Well, not at all. I mean, there is no guideline to analyzing the chart. First of all, I started with trading and analyzing back in 2007-8. Then I actually joined Forex Factory in 2010. And my nickname, Tarantula, that is how I got my nickname, Tarantula. That was, my trade was one of the best on Forex Factory, and I was in the top 10 traders during 2010 and 13 until I was moved to commercial section by Forex Factory staff. So basically, why I'm telling you this, because I started doing that 10 years ago, 11 years ago. So it's hard. I mean, it took a lot of screening time. You cannot imagine. You need to find your own way. I'm sticking to my own guns. And I always say, like my friend Gary from Australia, he always said, Nenad, stick to your guns. So I trust my guns only. So, guys, it's like there are a lot of different methods, but I have been sticking to my Camarilla MACD since the inception. And I'm not jumping from a method to a method. I just don't know what is happening out there in the Forex world, except that there are a lot of snake oil that some people, tradesmen, want to sell you. I don't really care about this. I only stick with my own method, and it is experience, indicators, price action. Most of it's a screening time. So that's the best answer. Other than that, guys, yeah, you can join. And I sent a link at the beginning of this webinar. You can see it here in the chat, at the top of this chat. Sign up for more webinars. I'm doing educational webinars also. So I will be teaching you all how to trade, how to analyze, how to use my own device methods, tools, and so on and so on. And some, of course, free methods that are available that I think they are good. So sign up for webinars, and just by watching all of these webinars, you will get a point how I do it. Also, read my analysis. FXDD, unique analysis each day. FXDD website. For example, today's analysis, I will just share the link with you. Here was my today's analysis. Okay. Bitcoin dollar analysis. So go to FXDD, read it. Go to ECS, our lead currency, read it. So you can always read it there. What I said about Bitcoin dollar, only below this level, there will be a continuation. So if you want to trade the Bitcoin dollar, mark this level, guys. 3333 point. No, it's 3325.69. Below this, okay, level here. Below this, it will be a continuation towards other levels. I guess we need to see, yeah, monthly level. This will be it, monthly L4. Next target, 31.31. Okay, so here, if it breaks this ATR low, or It just needs to break the previous low. Now it's selling rallies. I would sell the Bitcoin dollar around 34.50 towards 34.69. Yeah, you can also try to watch my other videos, but don't forget that also here with FXDD, I will be also teaching you on my educational webinars different trading tools that are unique and you won't find it on the internet, so sign up. Okay, what else, guys? You see now euro dollar is dropping. This would be a good one if it happens. Let's wait. If this trade happens, this would be a good one. GBPN already going up now, retracement. Maybe here a reversal pattern around 143.83. Maybe this could spike another wave of buyers. Yeah, the Australian dollar CAD. Yeah, it's going down 20-30 minutes late from the webinar, so I should have traded this also. But yeah, I traded on my other account, but it's already, I already scaled out, and now I'm 20 pips in profit. But now it's still, you see, it's still dropping. So I think this is the final target here, this zone. Dollar CAD, nothing to trade here, guys. Dollar CAD, this is like some sort of inverted cup with candle. This is like, yeah, cup with candle, but this looks bearish to me. I would sell this. If it goes here, guys, 32.84, 32.70, wait for reversal pattern, sell it. This is just the range. You see the ATR. Watch this top left corner here. 34 pips only, guys. This is very slow moving pair. Only 74 pips for this week. Compared to, let's say, GBP Swiss, it has 100 pips, or it's not that much for this pair also. So GBP New Zealand, 166. Wow, this is, we call it the beast, the GBP New Zealand, very strong. So definitely, guys, that would be the, I mean, if you have any questions, you can ask me. We should wait for a retracement before we pull a trigger. Here also, it's already happening 20 pips away from the entry. Diamonds are entries, possible entries, and I assess it. Each signal that I receive from my method, I assess it from a trader perspective. And for me, this would have been quite well signal, but I missed it. Because today I traded 4 different pairs, and I don't want to overtrade. But I would definitely go into euro dollar if it goes, because I think that euro dollar will go more to the upside, really. Yeah, one more thing, guys, what I wanted to tell you, I think it could be important. Let's see the silver, guys, and I will explain why the silver. It's going up now, and I think this is a good uptrend. JP Morgan, this is my opinion only, guys, but you can treat it as information. JP Morgan has cornered the market on physical silver, and the amount of money, guys, that it has been being printed in the West is ridiculous. So silver is finally getting its bull run. As you can see, this is a big bullish run on the silver. And I think that JP Morgan must not be shorting the futures anymore. So you see what's going on. If JP Morgan has cornered the silver, I think they are very strong to push the silver up. So silver could be a good investment even in longer terms. From intraday perspective, this is also a buy. If it drops here 1560 to 1565, this is a buy trade, guys. Yeah. Reno is asking about euro yen. Again, it already happened here and there. 3 o'clock during Tokyo session. So yeah, euro yen uptrend. Wait for this zone. Mark it, Reno, on your charts. 124.76, 124.60. Okay. If you see a reversal pattern, I prefer pin bars. This is a signal to go long. But it's usually, guys, these yen pairs are best trading during Tokyo session. Because usually you will see that the price is rising during London and New York, and then Tokyo session actually drops the price just to be bought later during Frankfurt or London Open. So if it happens during Tokyo session, a buy opportunity, I would go for it. But not right now, because the price is still high for an intraday setup. So wait for the Tokyo session, and then you can trade. Yen pairs are best in Tokyo session, definitely for new positions. Really, I mean, I'm not saying that they're not good during London and Tokyo, but if you're trapped in a trade, for example, you open a trade during London session, you didn't take the profits, the chances that that trade might reverse and hit a stop loss before proceeding to the upside. That happened to me yesterday, guys, on GBPN. I was long here, exactly where this arrow is. Okay, so my entry, you see here. Okay, but watch the time here, 4 p.m. The price hit my stop loss and proceeded to the upside during Tokyo session. And then here, 3 o'clock, Tokyo, bang, it went up. So treat these yen pairs with respect. It's best to be traded during Tokyo session. But of course, again, even GBPN, the dragon, it needs a retracement. So guys, I will tell you a few things maybe you don't know. GBPN is called dragon. GBP New Zealand is called the beast. Euro dollar is called fiber. GBP dollar is called cable. Dollar CAD is caddy. Loonie. New Zealand dollar is kiwi. Euro yen is yeah, I think it's guppy or something. Yeah, if I remember correctly. And dollar yen is ninja. Yeah, those are nicknames that we traders used, okay, for these currency pairs. Okay, I think, guys, this would be all. Mark these levels. We cannot trade just to say, let's open a trade randomly. If whatever I said in this webinar, mark it down, patiently wait for it. If it happens, pull the trigger. Yeah, some good names, Scott is saying, indeed. And thank you, guys. Thank you for all of your TAF Trader, Reno, Cody, for all of your comments and questions. I wish you a great trading day. Sign up for more webinars, and I'll be taking care of you. Don't worry. Cheers, guys. Trade safe.